Majesties would call into their court Baroness Jeanne de Robin.
So earlier today, we jumped the gun and said, you had been sent on vigil by His Grace Duke Tyndall, or then Majesty, Emerson. And now Earl Emerson, to contemplate joining the Order of the Pelican. Today, you had a vigil where I know we stopped by, I know a lot of other people stopped by, I hope you retained some of it. Now we will ask again. Will you join the order?
I will.
There's still some people we need to hear from.
Their Majesties would see the Order of the Pelican.
And please, anybody who needs to stand or sit on the bench or whatever, make yourself comfortable. Please, you can take a look.
In that case.
Earlier, well, they're coming in, because I want everyone to hear, because earlier today, when we were talking, we said something to you, and I realized everyone should hear this, is one of the things, as a Pelican myself, and that's, Queen now, but as a Pelican myself, one of the things I always look for in a Pelican is, have I heard their name? I live in the north, if they live in the south, somewhere else. Have I heard their name? I have heard John's name over and over and over again. All the work of all the wonderful things. This is well done.
Is there a member of the Order of the Chivalry that would speak for this person?
Your Majesty, I will lay claim to this honor. Thank you, Your Majesty. As members of chivalry, we are called to witness prowess. Though prowess doth bear many faces, marking excellence in one manner or the other. Prowess may show itself as steadfast patience, as when a throng of spirited newcomers arrive unannounced at an airless night, and she with gentle grace shared her skill at embroidery. It may also shine as wisdom guiding the steady counsel when a coronet are to be passed to their heirs, ensuring that they are well prepared to bear their new burden. From my earliest days in our realm to this very moment, Jeanne has been a beacon, a steadfast figure upon whom we all may rely, a symbol of honor and grace to which we all should aspire. Your Majesty, this is a worthy deed that you do this day. She has long been my peer in spirit, nay, my teacher, and it is only just that she now receives the honor in name as well.
Is there a member of the Order of the Laurel that would speak for this person?
I am Mistress Ceildih, and I claim that right. I know Her Excellency since many years. She was playing in the SCA well before I joined the SCA. And she creates a lot of nice, fine arts. And when I entered and I saw her first class that she was teaching, I was in amaze about her work. And I didn't speak any English when I started the SCA, and Jeanne made me feel welcome and worthy of working together. And she does not only create beautiful stuff, she also experiments to see which thing is better and what yarn is better and what kind of paint, what color works best. And so this is really important experimentation in art and science. But what is most important about Jeanne's personality is that she also shares a result for us benefit and our, well, for me it's my pleasure. and she shared it both in English and in French. So she continued to inspire us. Tirmaran and Christopher in Quebec also, because we're French, and she tells us, as she told me, that I can do better and I can do it even if I was speaking French, and she inspired me to be a better me. So for this, I believe that she's worthy of the order and she is my peer, so I recommend her to you.
Is there a member of the Order of the Rose that would speak for this person?
Your Majesty, I bear words.
Please.
To their Majesties and their Highnesses of the Kingdom of the East, their most noble excellencies of Concordia of the Snows, and to the populace of the East here assembled, I, Comte Alethea Astrade, send greetings and regrets that I cannot be there to attend upon you in person. I speak today as a companion of the Order of the Rose for Jeanne de Robin. I have known Jeanne for more years than I think either of us would like to recount, and I have watched the many and varied tasks to which she has turned her hands with grace, patience, and infinite persistence. Christian de Pizan tells us that there is nothing which so instructs a reasonable creature as the exercise and experience of many different things. And by that measure, Jeanne has been most excellently instructed. She has taken on tasks large and small, administrative and ceremonial, technical and artistic, and in all of them she has comported herself in all ways as one might wish a peer of the society so to do. A baroness occupies a less lofty seat than a queen and tends to a smaller domain, but her time there lasts longer and her task is very similar. That work extends far beyond the visible. But Jeanne took on not only those duties, but also the essential, if unheralded, work of Blue Allant for Principality of Tirmara for many, many years. It is for these graces and uncountable others that it is my honor and my pleasure to say today that Jeanne de Robin is my peer and a most welcome addition to the Order of the Pelican.
This is a rookie.
Is there a member of the Order of Defense who would speak for this person?
Your Majesties, I am Robert Dykes. And I bring words from Master Griffith. As a Master of Defense, I am in awe of anyone who can stab things so often and as precisely as Jeanne de Robin at her embroidery frame. Yes, we are here to celebrate an even greater talent of hers, that of service. For those that do not live in the lands of Tirmara, you may not know how thinly spread is the population, and just how much the efforts of a few key people are essential to success in all SCA enterprises, even whole baronies. Jeanne de Robin has been one of those key essentials for decades. For the arts, for heraldry, and for the populace itself, leading a barony in Tirmara is a joy, but it takes great dedication and, at times, all the skill and wisdom that you can muster. I know of what I speak. When Jeanne was Baroness of Ceildih Dragon Dorman, I was her counterpart in Rutland, and I am privileged to share with her the bond of that service. I am honored and delighted now to share with her the title of peer, for she is most definitely my peer. Woo-hoo.
Is there a member of the Order of the Pelican who would speak for it?
Your Majesties, Your Excellencies, I am Maestro Malcolm Bowman, and I get the privilege of claiming that right. May I address the populace?
Please.
My lords and ladies, good gentles, you all know that service is one of the backbones of this society. It is on service that so much else can happen, and the pageantry and all the wonderful things that make this society what it is. Jeanne doesn't just do the flashy service. She has served as Baroness, and that was huge. But she has also done the behind-the-scenes service, serving as Blue Elan for longer than pretty much anybody else that I'm aware of has served, for multiple Brigantias and Blue Tigers. It is service that she has always done with joy, and it was a privilege to have the opportunity to work with her in those roles. And it is my privilege to tell you all that she is very much my peer, and this is a good thing you do this day.
Thank you. So, we've heard enough. After hearing all of that, people are going to keep expecting that of you. Are you still a yes? Is there a medallion?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Is there a lineage?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Oh, boy.
The lineage is Mistress Tadia, Mistress Kirsa, Mistress Edith of Stenning, Master Colin Mackenzie, Mistress Sheila Dove, Mistress Ceildih, and Master Malcolm Bowman.
Wow. That's quite an impressive lineage.
You have that written down for me?
Is there a cape?
There is a coat, Your Majesty.
We're going to see them for last.
It is last.
No, there's a hat.
Is there a cap of maintenance?
Nope. The baby has it.
The baby has it.
Made by Mistress Tadia, using techniques that she learned from Jeanne de Robin.
Of course. Power word, right?
Yes.
The horse in the back, right?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
It's very confusing.
Some assembly required?
It's a.
No, that was finished earlier today.
There you go.
There,
That's
that's even
perfect.
straight. How about that? And the coat.
Is there other regalia?
We keep getting surprised by regalia.
So the coat is embroidered by 35 different people in the ornament spots.
Wow.
You have the top. And the rest of the embroidery was mine.
And with this, we make you a Pelican of the society.
Matthew, by right of arms, king of the East and overlord of Tirmara, with Clem and Queen, to all manner of gentlemen and gentlewomen who may hear and see these words, greetings. As we make our progress throughout our kingdom, we think it meet and just to recognize and reward those whose extraordinary works have improved the lot of our subjects. Service is the cornerstone of our kingdom, for without those who serve, our feast halls would be quiet, empty, and without adornment. Her labors as landed Baroness, pursuivant, and nearly a decade as Blue Elan Herald have brought Jeanne de Robin to our attention, and so it is with the acclaim of the order that we make her one of our Order of the Pelican, and to award her arms by letters patent, her chevron or and gules 3 castles counterchanged. This is done by our hand as we invest new titular heads in our Barony of Concordia of the Snows at Bjorn's Ceildih this 9th day of November, AS 59.
Matthew, roi de l'Est et par droit des armes de suzerain de Tirmara et reine Fiamwin, à tous les nobles qui entendront ces mots, salutations. Comme nous visitons notre royaume, nous pensons qu'il est juste de reconnaître et de récompenser ceux et celles dont le travail extraordinaire a amélioré le sort de nos sujets. Le service est la pierre angulaire de notre royaume, car sans ceux et celles qui servent, nos salles de banquet seraient silencieuses, vides et sans beauté. Ces labeurs en tant que baronne locale, de poursuivante et près d'une décennie, comme héros Blue Island, ont attiré notre attention vers Jeanne de Robin. Aussi, c'est avec les acclamations de cet ordre que nous l'invitons à joindre notre ordre du Pélican, et nous lui décernons armes par lettres patentes, des chevrons d'or et de gueules à 3 châteaux contre-changés. Ceci est fait par nos mains en ce jour où nous investissons les nouveaux chefs de notre baronnie de Concordia of the Snow à Bjorn, ce 9e jour de novembre, anno Societatis 59.
Scroll by Jan Janovich Wawonski.
You swear fealty.
Moi, Jeanne de Robin, Baroness et Mistress de la Reine de l'Est, vous êtes ma fierté pour le royaume, de tout de mon faire, je donne mon honneur de travailler pour vous.
I, Matthew,
And I, Famine,
hear your words and know them to be true.
we accept your oath in the spirit that it was given.
And return our own in kind for the service of the kingdom
So say we.
until our time comes to an end.
For Jeanne de Robin, newest member of the Order of the Pelican.
Viva! Viva! Viva!